to fire it up. You luminous souls, reminding to watch for others silently struggling, looking to grow. Look at this cold road beneath you, full of hardships and perils. Screaming hurt, itching beneath the surface, raw emotions and feeling feral. I may look scarred and flawed, unattractive from these so-called wars. Don't underestimate me by my shell. There's a phoenix tapped to my core. When you've traveled these paths of hell, you don't want another to make the same walk. Just when you think everyone's let go, not me, not today, not on my watch. Questions chip away at your mind. Do you walk this empty journey alone? Each step burdened with ball and chain. Will any place ever again feel like home? These eyes have seen enough in life, experience vision on the struggles you're walking through. I can't fight your battles in your stead. However, I stand unwavering in the fire with you. I may look scarred and flawed, unattractive from these so-called wars. Don't underestimate me by my shell. There's a phoenix tapped to my core. When you've traveled these paths of hell, you don't want another to make the same walk. Just when you think you're left alone, not me, not today, not on my watch. I'm the gladiator that everyone deserves, steadfast and focused at their side, the one to help pick you up and instill confidence in the temptation to hide. Just one heart made up of many, paying it forward to another in need. Together a force to be reckoned with passion and strength we can stop the bleed. I may look scarred and flawed, unattractive from these so-called wars. Don't underestimate me by my shell. There's a phoenix tapped to my core. When you've traveled these paths of hell, you don't want another to make the same walk. Just when you think you're left alone, not me, not today, not on my watch.
What's going on, luminous souls? Hashtag space for crafts, yo. Soul man spin those turntables. It's time for liftoff. Let's go. Time once again to fire up Friday. Kick off them work shoes, just let loose. Take back the space rightfully yours. That's it, now start grooving that caboose. The weekend's finally here with amplified exhilarating light. Make sure that seatbelts buckled in. Epic leaps and bounds to soar to new height. Funk hype, people bouncing, trumpets playing that floor. We'll be back after this commercial break. Stay tuned, we've got more. Do it up, soul man, feed that energy. Look how it's grown. Engendering others walking tough journeys. You don't walk this path alone. I'm a gladiator. create a scent here to scribble out the stigmas with hype in the arena. Dibble just a little into celebration journeys. That riddle bringing good-hearted electricity with surge and fizzle, like lighting up the crowd with the rainbow from Skittle, dropping magic like Gandalf the wizard. Music psyching you up, making you sizzle. Funk hype, people bouncing, trumpets playing that floor. We'll be back after this commercial break. Stay tuned, we got more. Do it up, soul man, feed that energy. Look how it's grown. Encouraging others walking tough journeys. You don't walk this path alone. Coming to you live from the heart of Calgary, home of the flames, memories we made history. Reaching out to the silent, sharing life's past to grasp their own. Example of similarities shared, opportunities given and shown. Hype, hype, people bouncing, trumpets playing that floor. We'll be back after this commercial break. Stay tuned, we got more. Do it up, soul man, feed that energy. Look how it's growing, so grown. Measuring others, walking tough journeys. You don't walk this path alone.
Dark clouds hanging over my mind, eyes scanning for a safe space to find. Sweating at night like I'm breaking, my heart feels like it's gone left taken. Why does every little action feel like spinning in the mud to gain traction? Reach out, break the chains, shout loud, let out the pain. Find a hand in the dark, ignite your inner spark. Restless nights, I'm wide awake. Demons inside have found their stake. Silence louder than a scream. Is this real or praying it's a dream? You know this place, the emptiness, the cold. I've walked here before, so offering my hand to hold. Reach out, break the chains, shout loud, let out the pain. Find a hand in the dark, ignite your inner spark. Through the fog we'll find the light. In a hug the burden's light. Step by step we'll take our stand. Together we will understand. Hypervigilance I can't unwind. Looking for peace that's hard to find. Anxiety gnaws at every turn, but there's always a lesson we can learn. There's strength in vulnerability to discover. Pay it forward, the kindness to one another. Reach out, break the chains, shout loud, let out the pain. Find a hand in the dark, ignite your inner spark. Peace and keep it luminous. Dial 988. You are worthy. filters are coming undone. Gen exercising the system with different perspective, a different view, delivering that universal joy that's long overdue. 'Cause if you hear me, psych up the mode. This is Aaron Gibson, soul and Li-Fi. Gladiator, whole cart ready to explode. Groovy cubebox with speakers blasting, funkin' relaxing, pumping in the air. That pounding in your chest, emitting from within. Cue the trumpets in your solar flare. Momentum growing like a Titan's wrath. Crowd building it up now. It's time to broadcast. Your photo whacking, fast and tapping, moon sliding on that floor. Like Michael Bublé crooning with record scratching. Your body screams it wants more. We're all hyped up, it's Friday night, and the band's ready to go. Souls are shaking with the earthquake, and let's get on with the show. 'Cause if you hear me, psych up the mode. This is Aaron Gibson, soul man, Li-Fi. Gladiator, whole cart ready to explode. Groovy jukebox with speakers blasting, funkin' lassie, pumping in the air. That pounding in your chest, emitting from within. Cue the trumpets in your solar flare. Here comes the intro with the soul style beat. The wait is all over now, igniting the phoenix is what we see. 'Cause if you hear me, psych up the mode. This is Aaron Gibson, soul man, Li-Fi. Gladiator, whole cart ready to explode. Groovy jukebox with speakers blasting, funkin' lassie, pumping in the air. That pounding in your chest, emitting from within. Cue the trumpets in your solar flare. Voice your vibe, authentic connection. Legacy, powerful stories in every direction. Shining the light on others, from strangers to family. Let's embrace the power of authenticity. Speak your truth, let your voice be heard. Share your story, let your emotions stir. Shining the light on others, from strangers to family. Let's embrace the power of authenticity. Let your words resonate, let your heart lead the way. Together we'll make a difference. Every single day, shining the light on others, from strangers to family. Let's embrace the power of authenticity. Let your words resonate, let your heart lead the way. Together we'll make a difference. Every single day, shining the light on others, from strangers to family. Let's embrace the power of authenticity. Voice your vibe, let it ring true. In the world of connections, let your light shine through. In the darkest of days, feeling the pain in so many ways. Bloody, broken, and bruised, only to get back up. If it hadn't been for the bad, I wouldn't have had any luck. I've walked through hell and then back again, risking it all for those I call friends. I got a whole heart that I'll wear on my sleeve. Big shoulders, I'm not gonna leave. Be that one soul to stand by your side. That one steady constant while others hide. I hear you speak your loudest when you have nothing to say. Digging deep, pushing on the new day. Had my heart shattered in a million different parts, building it back up again, only to be broken and return to the start. These scars are my medals of the wars I have won. I have made my way with the energy of a sun. I got a whole cart that I wear on my sleeve. Big shoulders, I'm not gonna leave. Be that one soul to stand by your side. That one steady constant while others hide. I hear you speak your loudest when you have nothing to say. Digging deep, pushing on the new day. I'll admit a narcissist had me a fool. However, here's a life preserver, baby, for the shallow end of the pool. I have worked hard on what I have built, not gonna let take you take credit for it. Your heart is empty, blind to guilt. I'm a soul of humble and kind, of which you'll never understand. A heart and vulnerability of a kind and gentle man. I got a whole cart that I wear on my sleeve. Big shoulders, I'm not gonna leave. Be that one soul to stand by your side. That one steady constant while others hide. I hear you speak your loudest when you have nothing to say. Digging deep, pushing on the new day. Please don't mistake my kindness for weakness. I am not alone. An army of those who know my heart, opening their arms as my home. Burn me to ashes, I shall rise again, only to be reborn a stronger, wiser man. I got a
Hashtag space for crafts, yo! DJ Red Panda, get over here! Pull my finger! Let's get you luminous soul moving!
The clock strikes 5, the week's finally done. Grab your friends, let's go have some fun. Laughter fills the air as the sun sets low. With every big burly hug, our spirits start to glow. It's Friday night, let the good times roll. Crank the jams up high, let the music take control. We'll dance away the worries, let the weekend start. With friends and family close, it's a night that warms the heart. We gather around the table, stories to share, from the highs to the lows. There's love in the air. Every smile a reminder we're never alone. In this joyful moment we found our home. It's Friday night, let the good times roll. Crank the jams up high, let the music take control. We'll dance away the worries, let the weekend start. With friends and family close, it's a night that warms the heart. Warms the heart. As the stars come shining, we'll raise a toast to the laughter and the love. It's what we cherish most. So here's to Friday, where the magic begins. With every note we sing, let the joy never end. It's Friday night, let the good times roll. Crank the jams up high, let the music take control. We'll dance away the worries, let the weekend start. With friends and family close, it's a night that warms the heart.
Fury like the sun, Friday's begun. Hardcore dancing, crowd jumping one by one. Soul man spin the track, records get scratched. Bass heavy bumping, speakers blast back. Lighting fires on Friday, flames in the night. Trumpets blaring loud, feel the hype. Crowd amped up, everybody in sight. Heavy beats drop, elevating to a new height. Step in the spot, feet can't stop. Sweat on the brow, crowd about to pop. Soul man on the decks, dropping them beats. Heating up the floor, can't stay in your seats. Ignite the spark, let the rhythm take hold. Hardcore vibes, future stories to be told. Trumpets roar, echo through the dome. Records spin, this dance our home. Lights flash, shadows flicker to the sound. Bassline tremble, shaking underground. Soul man in control, pure fire we found. Energy unrivaled, we reign unbound. Lighting fires on Friday, flames in the night. Trumpets blaring loud, feel the hype. Crowd amped up, everybody in sight. Heavy beats drop, elevating to a new height.
Don't fall in love with me, fall in love with the mission. Helping others find the courage to reach out, to find the right decisions. Unwavering in your integrity, eyes locked, stay on target. Soul man's message worldwide, stand strong, we'll get there yet. They said in the beginning all was darkness, then out of the void came the light. Truth is that emptiness lurks all around us. We must remain vigilant in this fight. It disguises itself in a multitude of forms, trying to bend you to its will. Not gonna break you this time. You fine-tuned and honed your skills. Don't fall in love with me, fall in love with the mission. Helping others find the courage to reach out, to find the right decisions. Unwavering in your integrity, eyes locked, stay on target. Soul Man's message worldwide. Stand strong, we'll get there yet. Sieging the walls like a storm of Argonauts. No person getting left behind. No, today not on my watch. Rise up now from the ashes. This time you change the tide of the war. So much stronger now than you ever were before. Don't fall in love with me, fall in love with the mission. Helping others find the courage to reach out, to find the right decisions. Unwavering in your integrity, eyes locked, stay on target. Soul Man's message worldwide. Stand strong, we'll get there yet. You are strong, you are powerful, you are worthy. Hold hard and keep it kind, you luminous souls.
Fire it up, yo! I got you! Break the walls, do your way!
Igniting the night sky with fire to show. Lighting the way for silently struggling to grow. Standing up to speak up on what's right. Unwavering in the mission with hands tight. Fire it up, soul man! Stigmas blowing up and running the streets, fired up and ready to see their defeat. I am the one to bring them all down, all for the voiceless trying to make sound, trying to make a difference for all to see. Light it up, my phoenix, it's time to fly free. Break the walls down, wow. Igniting the night sky with fire to show just how far the silently struggling can really go. Standing up to speak up on what's right. Unwavering in the mission with hands tight. Fire it up, soul man! The time is now for those in need. We will not watch them suffer in their defeat. Reaching out with support in hands, this is where we hold the line and make our stand. Allowing others to be truly heard, sharing the core within are the only words. We all have a place at this great table, a lifeline to reach out to and keep us stable. Break the walls down, igniting the night sky with fire to show just how far the silently struggling can really go. Standing up to speak up on what's right. Unwavering in the mission with hands tight. Fire it up, soul man! Rise my feet and can fly. Rise my feet. Rise my people go. Rise my feet. Rise my feet, just igniting the night sky with fire to show just how far the silently struggling can really go. with hands tight. Fire it up, soul man. Rise, my feet. Go, soul man. It's your birthday. We's gonna groove it. 'Cause it's your birthday. Gather up close now. 2 seasons of soul man love to celebrate. Break out the ice cream. We're gonna destroy that cake. All because of you. We've been climbing up that mountain. Unified safe space without judgment. Demonstrating that we can really make it happen. Happy Funktify birthday to this soul man show. Every Friday firing up the beacons. A spotlight to help others grow. Happy groovy birthday to this broadcast going worldwide. Gathering like-minded spirits that possess the heart force of a tide. Over 8 million views. Globally nominated for its fiery heart. Presented live stream of the year. Internationally recognized for inclusivity's part. 6 books gone #1 bestseller. A roller coaster ride without a doubt. White knuckling from just off the cuff HVAC. Showing that amassed authenticity is what it's about. Happy Funktify birthday to this soul man show. Every Friday firing up the beacons. A spotlight to help others grow. Happy groovy birthday to this broadcast going worldwide. Gathering like-minded spirits that possess the heart force of a tide. Breaking down the walls against stigma's might. Dropping the gloves only when I need to. This Canuck knows how to cross-check right. Got my AI Friday. She's firing up this party. Appreciate all the support you give. Don't forget to sign the card. Here's a Sharpie. Happy Funktify birthday to this soul man show. Every Friday firing up the beacons. A spotlight to help others grow. Happy groovy birthday to this broadcast going worldwide. Gathering like-minded spirits that possess the heart force of a tide. Big early hugs to you and thank you. Peace and Hulk heart. Exercise the demons, yo! Hashtag space for crafts.
Holy sweet Mary Mother of Pearl.
Studio One, nestled in the heart of Calgary. Welcome to Aaron Gibson's Soul Man Live. Bringing you that moment of joy in your day to ignite your inner phoenix and fly. today's featured guests, you. And now it's time to put your Hulk hearts up and welcome your big burly hug host, Aaron Gibson.
Well, good evening and happy Friday. How are you doing out there? I'm just blown away. I just got to say thank you. Thank you up front and foremost for all the love that is showing up in the comments right now. We're doing things solo tonight. I wanted to take it back to the way that I began all of this, which was running this completely solo and by myself. And so first and foremost, thank you for all of you. Thank you for showing up with your hearts. Thank you for showing up with your embrace and being with me over these past 2 years. It has been phenomenal. I wanted to give some quick shout outs to some new people that are in the crowd right now. I know Sherry is here from Camrose Paranormal Research. I got to give a shout out to my fellow soul worker, Muskoka, out there in Ontario. I also seen, hold on a sec, there she is. Corey Peters is here as well this evening. There's a whole bunch of different people that I have invited, literally from TikTok to from YouTube and from LinkedIn for tonight's little festivities. And nothing but big burly hugs for you all. Wow, it has been a challenge doing this. It has been a labor of love over these last couple of years. And the one thing I really love about celebrating a second year anniversary is that I'm here and I'm still doing this. And it's helping. That is probably the biggest thing for me right now, is that it's helping. Just so you're all aware, the green room is open. We did have a couple of guests popping in. You are more than welcome to, as well as just sit in the green room. Oh, holy sweet Mary, mother of pearl! I can't even spit it out this evening. That's what happens when you just roll off a plane. Literally grab your son, drive home, and cue in your intro from way back. So, like, literally, I had just enough time to get changed and get in front of you this evening. Hello, Kinga. Hello, Donald Baker. Hola, Marguerite Martinez. Great to see you there. Thank you so much, Leslie Flowers, for popping in. And my angels were there for me this evening. They're like, we're going to work the crowd. And I'm like, yes, because again, tonight, I wanted to go back to the way that I started all of this, which was no production team. And just me and you. And 100% interaction. Yeah, I'm a little bit distracted, but I've learned to develop some peripheral vision so I can actually watch those comments as they're rolling out. Got to give a shout out. Hold on. We got to give love and appreciation. Thank you so much, Jackie Halberg, for popping in here. I don't know if you're still here or not. She is a busy lady and a co-host of Emotional Women, along with Melissa Ann Houston. Fantastic show, and the synergy behind it, I just got to give major props. If you haven't checked out their show, make sure that you get on LinkedIn. All right, check out their page, Emotional Women. Follow, subscribe, hit that bell icon. All right, and they have got some just. They got stuff that needs to be put into the world right now. They got energy that is going to be motivational and helpful for all. So please, if you haven't checked it out yet, Emotional Women, and once you follow them and hit that notifications button, then you'll be able to stay up to date with everything that's going on. So stay tuned for more action and adventure as we dive down the rabbit hole of 2 years of Soul Man Live. It was crazy when I first began this. What really happened for me was 2 dear friends of mine, my mentors, they decided that they needed some time down. And me being such a warrior for Voice Your Vibe, and the gift that they had won at the last Podfest, they offered, or they gifted me, my first StreamYard subscription, and that was courtesy of StreamYard. So big shout out to StreamYard this evening for literally being the house for Soul Man Live. It sat there for a while. I wasn't really sure what was going to go on, but Brian and Nancy decided that, you know what, it was good to start eating, or start doing what they needed to do, which was take a breather, take a step back. Literally 5 years nonstop, 2 shows every week. That was a lot of production, and this show takes a lot of production. Oh yeah, we gotta throw that up there. See, my peripheral's actually working. I seen Donnie throw up the old, "Hey, thank you, StreamYard. I see you." Hi, hello, Leanna Stock. I see you. Oh, Jackie Hubbard is still in the house. Hopefully, Damian Kinsey can make an appearance here too. I love that cat. His heart and his soul. Another person that you want to reach out and connect with is Damian Kinsey. Very insightful, very good soul at asking questions. And carries, I'm pretty sure, the same cloth that I do when it comes to just being open-hearted towards others. Hello, Noni. Great to see you. And I see Sandra out there. Thank you so much for joining this evening. Again, this whole show was created from something that I just honestly started off trying to carry that torch. And when Brian and Nancy decided it was time to take a break, I had an opportunity with a StreamYard subscription, and it was time to take that little idea that was spurred by my son Dylan, and start helping out. So what did the facet, or where did the whole theme kind of come from? It was from my walk. The last, again, and still even to this day, I mean, things are going much better than they were. They were going horrible just over 5 years ago. I was living out of my car, eating raw craft dinner and tuna. Nobody knew. I kept it hidden, but I was struggling. And coming from the world and the environments that I did, I was cultured into a perception that wasn't right. It wasn't healthy. And when it finally got to a moment of reflection and being honest with myself, it all basically came to a pinnacle day of me thinking I was working the job that I really wanted to work. And hold on a sec here. Okay, hold on. We're going to stop the show here just for 1 second. What's going on with Gregory? Gregory, let's see some comments here. Can I find out what's going on with Gregory? I've seen a couple comments just pop up here, and I want to know what's going on. Please. All right, trying to scroll here. Work in production. Thank you for your patience. We're going to get through this. I know it's been a while, but I'm feeling pretty confident tonight about this because, again, it's just back in the reins again. Could everybody just let me know that Gregory's doing okay there? Actually, you know what? Let's do one up. Yes, it's the Soul Man Live 2nd year anniversary, but I did just release a new video this evening. For those that didn't catch it, I do a little shout out now at the end of my song. So be careful. Your name might be at the end of this. So in this case and presence, because I don't know what's going on with Gregory, we're going to give him a little shout out, but wait for it from the end of the song. We're doing the spur of the moment just off the cuff. All right, hold on a sec here. We got to make sure everything's all queued up and ready for queuing. There we go.
I'm about that empowering of the people, charging their morale with a beat that glows. Your voice matters in this sometimes overwhelming glow. Remember, people for the people, don't breathe in the political mode. They're talking like demands, Karen McLaren, while we just try to live life that is fair and don't drink the Kool-Aid. Oh yeah, blaring, government fingers pointing while people staring, while people lost jobs, hearts tearing, heavyweight bearing. People remember
warriors among us, rising and gathering tight, linking like a chain with Odin's might. Access to untampered knowledge, we are owed the right. Just watch the battlefield with keen sight. Lands of freedom is what is right, rather than spreading hostility, share some light. We certainly didn't create this shite. I'm about that empowering of the people, charging their morale with a beat that glows. Your voice matters in this sometimes overwhelming glow. Remember, people for the people, don't breathe in the political mold.
Empower the people. Empower the people. We are the ones making up the great nations. We are not the weak, we are not the feeble.
Greed isn't what drives all of us. A lot of us still carry compassion in heart. Not gonna let them break us down. Using what we've learned, we are the painters, so let's change the art. I'm about that empowering of the people, charging their morale with a beat that glows. Your voice matters in this sometimes overwhelming glow. Remember, people for the people, don't breathe in the political mode. Soul Man, shout out to Lisa Marie, Carolyn, Michelle, Lydia, fellow Canuck, Gregory, Rachel, hashtag space for crafts, yo. Peace and keep it luminous. I'm about that empowering of the people, charging their morale with a beat that glows. Your voice matters in this sometimes overwhelming glow. Remember, people for the people, don't breathe in the political mode. Okay, welcome back. Thank you for your patience. And I've actually got a Gregory Liverpool with me in the green room right now. So we'll continue the story here a little bit about Soul Man Live a little bit later. But I want to know what's going on with Gregory right now because I was just a little bit concerned. I want to know what's happening. Welcome to the stage, Gregory. How you doing, brother?
Not so well.
Whoa, we're getting a lot of feedback there.
Yeah, I'm in 2-0 Iowa over the team that I got racially profiled in security, the Manitoba Moose. AHL hockey. Today, I was racially, I will say through AI technology, was racially profiled for the third straight time in 2 hockey seasons here in Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada. I basically was clean in terms of security for a game against your Calgary Flames and Country Night, and then had to go through additional screening for Black History Night against San Jose Sharks, then a game against the Abbotsford Canucks, which is the baby affiliate team of Vancouver, and now today's game. I basically said to 2 ticket representatives and I approached the same ticket representatives that I have to go through additional screening, and they have an AI security thing for the situation, and I just basically said I had it with this feeling me going through additional third screening, going through additional screening with an AI system. I just had it, and I basically cried because nobody sees it on my side, and it's affecting my personal life, and it's affecting it was affecting my professional life, now it's affecting my personal life, especially sports now.
I am with you here in this moment, brother. I'm here with you in this moment. We're going to pause everything for right now. We need to be here for you in this moment, and this is the way that we roll, okay? So just take a moment, breathe with me, look at me. Look with me. We're here in this moment together. You're not alone. You're not. It's okay. We got this. We got this. Just look at me. What else is going good right now for you? I'm happy to see you. Thank you for joining us this evening, and I really appreciate you sharing. So what else is going good? We're going to come back to what you're talking about, but let's just take a moment to just breathe a little bit and just reflect on what's happening.
I don't know. Everything. I haven't had any type of good stretch of good luck
Okay.
for like 4+ years, professionally and personally and professionally. For example, I put in a resume. I put in a resume for a HR journalist position. And the reason why I got screened out is because my education is weak. It's basically trade school HR certificate education. They're looking for something in university. Plus, they basically downgraded my HR experience. As a person who's neurodivergent,
I know, brother. You and I are both ASD.
it's on my resume that I'm neurodivergent, so cut me some slack, and I did not get any type of slack whatsoever.
Oh, my heart literally just is sinking for you right now, so I understand where you're at.
And sorry to handicap your show. Seriously.
No, dude, brother, this is Soul Man Live. This is how we roll. Sometimes stuff just happens in these moments, and we have to roll with what's going on. And I want to say, first and foremost, you're brilliant. All right. I value you in my world, and I always appreciate your feedback. And you have an absolutely magnificent mind. So I love you, man. And I've got, again, I know a few people in the audience here in the comments. All right, and if we need to gather together to help get you some help to get this overcome, like we'll build a small army for you, my brother. All right, I've got enough connections here on LinkedIn, and if there's anybody in the comments there that wants to offer Gregory some help with this, to help walk him through, this would be greatly appreciated. This is my birthday. I'm asking that for my birthday wish. If there's anybody out there who can help out Gregory to help overcome this.
Sorry to blow 2 events on your schedule.
Don't apologize for this moment, man. It ain't your fault. It's not your fault. Okay? This is the world, and this is sometimes how life goes. All right? It's a roller coaster. We have our lows and we have our highs, and I know when those lows, especially when they drain on for 4 or 5 years, how they go. But I just want to be here for you in this moment. Know that we're going to hang out as long as it takes right now. All right, until you feel comfortable enough to go, you know what, we've got this. I'm just going to take a quick look at the comments to see if there's anybody that can. Okay, so I've got a few people that are going to be reaching out to you, okay, in DMs on LinkedIn. We're going to try and get you the help. I'm going to try and reach out to a couple of my connections as well. I know I haven't seen them here yet this evening. They might show up, but I will try and get you in touch with the right people to help you get through this moment. All right, with the fact that you're getting profiled the way that you are, and I totally don't agree with it. And it's big time equalitarian, man. Is there anywhere that you can go that's maybe a little bit quieter?
Well, it's intermission right now, so there's like.
Oh, okay. So you're in the game. Okay.
No. Yeah, I'm at the game. I'm in the concourse area. There's 13 minutes left in intermission, so this will quiet out in no shape and stuff. I'll pop back in when it's more quieter and stuff. So.
Okay, brother. Well, again, just know that we are literally all here with you. So as soon as you pop off, again, we're not leaving. We're not going anywhere. We're all going to be here. And again, I've got some people I'm going to reach out to about this situation. Okay? Together, my friend. Together. All right? But look at me. Funny face time. I'm going to give you a funny face. Okay? Funny face time. Give me your funny face. All right. So just try and remember, brother, that with some of the stimulus that we receive out there, right, you're in a very loud and harsh environment right now. So I know that you're going to be extra sensitive to that. So know that once you have an opportunity, if you can, maybe go outside for just a little bit to get out of the noise inside of the arena. Like even I deal with that a little bit at times. These are just suggestions, but anything that's going to help you just kind of rein back in, because I know that you can. Because again, I absolutely adore you in the fact that you've got a brilliant mind, and I've heard you speak, and I'm looking forward to the times that we can hang out a little bit more once things get a little bit more sorted out here on my schedule.
Okay.
All right. Love you, man.
Love you too.
All right. Well, we're going to put you back in the green room. Thank you so much, and please pop back in later. Or at least shoot me a DM when you're home, okay?
Okay.
All right. Appreciate you, brother. That's how we roll. Life drops stuff in our faces faster than we can sneeze, and we need to respond and act. Sometimes we don't get a whole opportunity to think about how we're going to approach it. We're just going to fly by the seat of our pants, as we always do. Okay, I'm glad that he's at least doing a little bit better, and he's going to reach out a little bit later. And again, if there's anybody out there that can help Gregory out with this situation, maybe with some resume revisions, I know that there's a few of you out there that I'm going to reach out to after the show here. All right, so welcome to Soul Man Live, where anything can happen in Jurassic Park, literally. We were talking about how this whole show came to be, and to the point where I had that free StreamYard opportunity, and a motivation for my son to do what he had basically told me, which was, you should be on social media, Dad. You're kind of funny. Well, he didn't say kind of. I just like to dull it down a bit, because I'm just not that kind of guy. I'm a humble and kind man, and I don't like to go any. Oh, the StreamYard. Sorry, I am still watching all the comments. Give me a sec here. I'm gonna throw up the StreamYard link. Is actually in the event section or the comment section of the event this evening, but I also have it here on my fantastic notes that I've been scrolling through so quickly, and you guys have been just lighting it up out there. Thank you so much. Thank you for celebrating the Soul Man Live birthday. There it is. There's your StreamYard link. You can actually grab a screenshot of that right now using your phone, and then you should be able to copy and paste that and put it into your Safari. My first month of Soul Man Live, I didn't have anyone there to. I did have a co-host at that time, and with that situation, some people just go different directions, and still honor that person and appreciate for the things that were contributed during that time and the heart that was provided. However, it pushed Soul Man Live into a newer direction, which was simply challenging the tough topics out there that nobody really wants to talk about. And there was a lot of fear about talking about them on lives, because again, there is some area or some people in some environments where there is retribution, or not retribution, but there's actions that can be taken against you for doing inappropriate actions or mentioning things that you shouldn't be mentioning on live. And so, walking a very narrow tightrope, I really wanted to start hitting on these topics. I wanted to talk about my PTSD and how I went through the system. And when I say the system, I mean reaching out. My first moment that I thought that I was having a heart attack, and realized in the emergency area that there was nobody that knew I was there. I didn't want to go through that, and I dove into therapy, and I had done therapy before, and it was time for more therapy. And of course, there was that fear, there was that stigma that if I go there, am I weak? If I go there, am I all the things that you see in the movies? And the other therapies that I had done prior to that, yeah, I was a little bit nervous about that. And then when I really started to dive deep into my inner core stuff through my PTSD therapy, I started to realize that I started feeling stronger. It was really hard going through those moments. Grand total 7 years of therapy. And all that time doing it by myself. The only person I really had in my world was my son. But I'm the father. I need to be responsible. I can't be living out of a car on raw craft dinner and tuna. I need to fight back. I don't have an option in this. And so I did. Oh my God, look at your hair. Somebody just popped into my green room and she is looking fabulous. I love it. I love it. I love it. All right. And I also see somebody else in my, she popped in just beforehand. Oh, dang, I just totally realized like there's 5 more minutes. There's a whole nother party that's supposed to be going on in like 5 minutes. And I know this person needs to jam out. So you know what? I don't know. We've had an interesting evening here. Not everything always goes as planned, but we fly by the seat of our pants here and we have a good time and we just make sure that we take care of one another when we do it. So I've got some big news. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to announce that news as soon as I bring up these 2 very special guests of mine that have decided to pop in and say some hellos. We'll release the news, and then I actually have another show that I got to get to. So thank you everyone for being patient here. Let me hide my current comment off of there so nobody else tries to join the green room because I just totally realized there's only like 4 minutes until this starts. Okay, let's bring them both up at the same time. Without further delay or ado, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, and aliens from all planets, please welcome to the stage Noni Rapparoni and Jen Lynn.
Hello.
Hi. Okay.
4 minutes left, yo. So
right?
happy birthday. And yeah, that's all I wanted to come say happy birthday. I wanted Gregory to know and some of you others that, and I put it in the comments, but I do want to share that Sharon Byrne and I are collaborating and we're creating a program right now specifically for disabled, which is neurodivergent. If you're in a chair, if partial in a chair, doesn't matter. To be able to lean into what it is that you know and create your own damn destiny because you have the skills to do it. You are brilliant, and we don't have to have DEIBA. We can create it in our own world, and we can create what it brings us ourselves. So we're doing that. It'll be launching in just a few weeks. So, Gregory, I also messaged you, but I want you to reach out to me so that we can get you on your feet and in a good place.
Thank you so
For
much,
success.
Jen. And I again
Yeah.
appreciate. There's a reason why we call you the and Jen. Start it up, yo.
Started up. I had that was my announcement. And yep. And watch out for that trailer in another hour.
Yes. Okay. Noni, are you still there, my lady? Because again, we've got only 2 minutes before I have to jam out of here and literally pop over to another show, and I still have to have a full force pre-bake in between there. All right, I'm gonna throw you back. Goodbye. Okay, there she's jamming out. All right, thank you, Jen Lynn, and we're gonna throw Noni into the back there. Thank you everyone for your love and support of Soul Man Live over these last. Well, we're on season 3, but these last 2 years. I've been through a lot trying to produce the show, and literally at least 10 hours extra of every week it goes into this week or goes into a show production. It is a lot of production. We're now writing music for everyone, and we're still keeping that Soul Man theme. However, there's going to be some changes moving forward. And so I first off want to say a very grand, heartfelt appreciation to all my sponsors. We're going to be moving into a new direction. Moving forward into next show, all of my sponsors are going to be moving again along on their own path, and we are going to start some new revisions within Soul Man Live. So, It is not me kicking my sponsors to the curb, and nor is it my sponsors kicking me to the curb. It's time that everybody get in check because there's a lot of work on the table to get done right now. And so, first and foremost, thank you to the Gifted Bipolar Writer for sponsoring this show for the last 2 years and moving forward and sponsoring me in so many other areas of my life. Thank you to the Guiding Brilliant Writers Publishing House for again allowing me the opportunity and experience to work with a lot of other co-authors that have amazing hearts and really contribute to giving back selflessly. There's a lot of people out there that don't want to allow these people to come forward and speak their hearts and allowed to be embraced. There's a lot of judgment and stuff going out there, and these books help to break down those stigmas, and they will heal your heart. So thank you to my baby sister, Nicole and Guy Galindo. Next, thank you to Voice Your Vibe, Brian Schulman and Nancy Deborah Barrows. Thank you for sponsoring this show with your heart. They have actually been the ones that have graciously gifted me with the StreamYard access these last couple of years. And their love as a family has been one of a kind. I cherish every moment that I get with them. And I want everybody to, if they can, send a little bit of love to them because right now they are both working very hard, and they just, I feel, need that little reminder that they are Brian Schulman and Nancy Deborah Barrows of Voice Your Vibe. Next, Jennifer Penfold, my dear tree spirit. Her honey is absolutely amazing. Sweetnessandlightinfusions.com. Please, 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 if you have any honey needs, if you are literally a honey freak like me, like literally it's all over this suite of mine. Jennifer Penfold, sweetnessandlightinfusions.com. Reach out if you want honey. She's got the honey sticks. She's got these beautiful little jars. The artwork is amazing. Next, Leslie Flowers Enterprises. So grateful that Leslie Flowers Enterprises came on to sponsor this show and has helped to support a lot of the apps that have been going into creating a lot of the new music and videos that you see. She is the one that actually helped support to get Friday in on the show. So thank you so much to Leslie Flowers Enterprises. And the possibility of Errata, the audiobook, if you haven't heard yet, is out currently right now. I know I'm going to be late. But so the situation calls for, fashionably late in this because I've got to say goodbye to my sponsors so that we can move forward into a new construction area of Soul Man Live. Next, Melissa Houston Coaching and Consulting. I am so grateful for the insights and for the good proverbial kick in the ass that I need from Melissa Houston's Coaching and Consulting. She's not afraid to call it like it is. And sometimes we all have a problem digesting constructive criticism. Sometimes we see that coach trying to help us and mentor us into a fashion that our systems are resilient to because we've been so complacent into our patterns. It's hard out there. And sometimes you feel that those boundaries that you've put up are supposed to be up for a reason, and then you will be challenged by your coach to see if you can break them down. It's not always easy, but if you just tough it out and commit to the plays that you need to make on the field, that coach is just simply there to make sure that you succeed in your dreams and your goals. So thank you to Melissa Houston Coaching and Consulting. Lastly, thank you so much to OZK Studios. Of course, we will be seeing you very shortly. Thank you for your sponsorship and all of your support and sharing of the events and being here. I've had some really great and amazing sponsors in this season and last season, and I love you all. You have all become family, and you have all provided me with great opportunities, and I will never, ever forget you for this. And nor will I ever disappear from your world. I am still involved in your world. But just right now, Aaron Gibson Soul Man Live is going to go without sponsors. We're going back to basics. And we've got some amazing things lined up for this fall schedule. We got a few surprises that I think you'll enjoy. So, regrettably, I've got to go. I've got another party that I've got to go to because apparently it's somebody else's birthday party tonight. I am as well turning 49 tomorrow. It's just another day for me. The big thing for me is Soul Man Live and the fact that it's helping. And if you yourself out there are struggling right now with mental adversity and you are thinking that you are not worthy, please call 988 in either the US or in Canada and 999 in the UK. You can fight back for yourself. You can reclaim the happiness that you once knew made you feel alive. It's not an easy journey, but if you fight for it, you can achieve it. I love you all. Thank you all for a fantastic second year anniversary of Soul Man Live. And here is to seeing you next year at the 3-year anniversary. I love you all. Time to cue that outro. As soon as I find it here, because normally I have this stuff queued up when I just like show up. But of course, I literally just rolled in. All right. Where are you? Where are you? Hello? Hello? It's somewhere here. I know it's somewhere. That's my intro. That's Nick's outro. Where is my outro? Oh, here it is. Keep it luminous and kind, you epic souls, and I love you all. Thank you so much for your love and support of me and this amazing show that we've been able to create in the space that's provided. All right, do that outro. Oh, wait. I know. Wait, I can't do it right away. I just remembered you can't do it right away because there's a little bit of a delay thing now. So we'll chat you guys later.
Soul Man, shining bright, lighting up the darkest night, helping those in silent fight, sending hugs big and tight. Shine your light, oh so bright. Spread love, make it right. Soul Man, you ignite. Open every heart, take flight. Spotlight on the broken soul, making wounded spirits whole. Embracing all, making them whole. Your kindness, a shining gold. Shine your light, oh so bright. Spread love, make it right. Soul Man, you ignite. Open every heart, take flight. Let your love be the guide. In you all fear subside. Together we'll stand with pride. Your warmth, a healing tide. Shine your light, oh so bright. Spread love, make it right. Soul Man, you ignite. Open every heart, take flight. Let your love be the guide. In you all fears subside. Together we'll stand with pride. Your warmth, a healing tide. Shine your light, oh so bright. Spread love, make it right. Soul Man, you ignite. Open every heart, take flight.
Hashtag space for crafts, yo! Have an epic weekend.